Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to your mom's virtual trap house reality. We had a good holiday, nice Christmas, New Year's coming up. Hope everybody is enjoying themselves. We had a very nice interview on Wednesday, and then we got a trip coming up. If I stare too long, I probably break down. Smoking some shatter. Oh, sweet shatter. Oh, sweet shatter. I'm not a fan of shatter because it's a mess. It's not easy to work with. Pray for the thunder and the rain quietly pass me by. She's got some words I said to those singing out. Oh, sweet child. Oh, sweet child. Oh, sweet child. Oh, sweet child. We have Flight Simulator as well. Let me know if you want to see some live streams of Flight Simulator. If you guys want, I'm totally keen to play Flight Simulator. I am getting a steering wheel. No, getting a steering wheel. Sorry, I'm probably getting a steering wheel for a car also, but I'm not talking about getting a steering wheel. I'm talking about getting a... I have a flight yoke. So if you are curious to see how we run the most demanding game you can possibly put in a PC, Yeah, let me know. I'll run it. I got a PC that can do it. So I'm happy to run it if you want to see Flight Simulator or Kartcraft or Ghosts of Tabor, let me know. Or maybe you want to see how to change stuff. I'm dropping everything. Clean it. Put it in for the cleaning. And I have to clean my floor. So I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. I hope you're having a good holiday. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Smoke a little bit of real hash in this. That's nice.
I wanna feel it with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel it with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance with me, baby? Don't you wanna dance with me, boy? Don't you wanna dance with me, baby? With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel it. Somebody, yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
Yeah, that all burned in there nicely. I want to dance with somebody. I have a friend named Simbat. I always think of him when I hear this song. It's not a normal name here, but it's a normal name where he's from in Armenia. It's not like such a strange name, but it's. Whenever I think of this song, I think about this Cyndi Lauper wanting to dance with Simbat. Oh, she wants to dance with somebody. Don't you wish you had a friend from Armenia named Simbat? No, it's freaking cool. It's so awesome. That's my air filter over there. Turning that off since it doesn't sound great, and the noise can cancel it. But I noticed that when noise canceling has to work really hard, it cancels the edges of some things I say too. I'm waiting on AI to be able to get in the live video. That's going to be dope. Right now it takes it 24 hours just to render 1 hour of a video that I made. I had the AI render it. Oops, sorry. AI rendered this video. It just took so long.
It's not what good girls do. I wish you my verdict. So confused. Hard to do. I kissed her. I liked it.
I kissed him going. I liked it too. I don't think it's so impressive from you, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay. It's affected.
So I'm in love tonight. Yes, I like it. Because you are so fat, you're so scared. Hard to pieces, so touch you could do. It ain't no baby. I kissed her.
That's what happens when they give me a camera. I'm like a farm animal. I just like notice myself in a mirror and goofy. In case you didn't guess, the image for me is over there. It's there. I don't know. I never really cared about people looking me in the eye. I notice everybody on YouTube like does all their YouTube things like this, like they're deep in your soul. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I guess I'll never be popular. What am I ever gonna do? How will I ever live? I'm not popular. Ooh.
In my time, took my chances. Went the distance, and now I'm back on my feet.
Funny story. My major in university was advertising and marketing. I didn't finish. I guess I'm bad at it.
Don't give up. You must
I'm being facetious. I graduated myself early. Decided I didn't need anybody's credentials. So now I anti-market those things. Somehow managing to magically get exactly what I want without being popular. This is a technique I wish I could teach everybody. I've got a really good life, and I've never been popular. Except, unless you count infamy. I've been infamous. I mean, what is your mom, the character I made, except a rube? You know what a rube is? I didn't for a long time, but I was thrilled when I found out. I wasn't into sports. That's why I didn't know the term, and I read it in some book. Somebody from the 20s called someone a rube. And I'm like, what's a rube? And it turns out it's the thing I love to be. So a rube in wrestling now is the only time you'll hear this term, generally like Mexican wrestling. Maybe, I don't know. I still don't know anything about wrestling, but I know what a rube is. And it's a guy who goes in with all the bravado and machismo, and he's there to be hated. He's not really there to win. He's there so that when the other guy wins, you have a good time. And he knows what he does. And in my opinion, he's my boy. I'm an anti-hero fan. I like the anti-heroes. I like the rube. I want to be the rube. Whenever somebody doesn't like something, I want to be that. I mean, with one exception, I don't just want to start beef. I mean, I'm not jumping into people's games and acting like I do to make problems. I want to do it in good humor. I want somebody to, I don't know, maybe think about it maybe think about what they don't like, and maybe what they don't like is actually something in themselves, and I want them to take a second and realize it's not so scary to not be liked. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, if everybody liked me, I'd feel like I was like everybody. You know, if I'm like everybody, who am I? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being popular. I mean, that's fine. I know a lot of people who are popular and they're very nice and they help other people, and they're popular because of all the wonderful lives they affect, and I think it's great. I don't have anything against people being popular, but you know, one of the things I really like about my show that I do each Wednesday is that I talk with people who've made impact. And what's beautiful is they know who I am. They know how, crazy sometimes I do things and how zany I can be. They know me. I mean, that's why they agreed to do this show. They know me. They're my friends. But the people that I hang out with and my friends are they're all a rather intelligent sort, and they're not quick to judge somebody. And it gets back to this thing I was talking about with Arub. So Arub makes people think, and he's willing to be the bad guy. He's willing to, he views this as strength. Strength is not winning. Strength is being able to lose. Strength is being able to lose for a good reason so that someone else can win. My favorite movie, well, one of my favorites, I should never say my favorite. One of my favorite movies is The Professional. Luc Besson is the producer of this amazing film where a hitman. It's got Natalie Portman plays a young girl who ends up hanging out with the hitman that kills her. Well, I don't want to give away anything in the movie. The point is, wow, I don't know how to say anything about this movie without giving it away. Spoiler alert, don't listen to the next 10 seconds because I can't finish the concept without telling you the end of this movie. So if you're still watching, 10 seconds have gone by, you're going to learn the end of The Professional and why it's so impactful. And it's because the end of The Professional is where Leon, this professional assassin, sacrifices himself entirely for this young girl. And it's because he realizes that to love means to lose, and it means sacrifice. And I feel like there's a deep sense for the Rube. The Rube loves everybody. He understands. He wants you to be happy. And he's willing to let himself get punched to do it. I love this guy. This is, look at the little hairs of my arms stand on end. This is what I do. I've done it my whole life in real life, and I like to do it in video games. If I go somewhere and somebody's giving somebody static or they're creating a problem, I want to have a conversation with that person. They're lively. They're engaged. I want to see where they go. Let's do it. Let's talk. You want to be a jerk? Talk to me because I can take it. I usually get in between whoever is currently being annoyed, and I start asking questions to any verbally abusive people that I come across. And that's what I like to do, is be the Rube. If you want to get animated and hate somebody, hate me. You want to dislike somebody, you can dislike me. I want to know why. I want to talk about it. I'm glad it makes people have a conversation. I've been punched more than a time or two over it, but it can happen. But we always learn something. It's a little more intelligent to me, because I don't like mindless violence. I like engaging violence with a purpose and a reason. I need to know why. I need an outcome.
There is freedom with
I fire for effect. Not winning. The great and wonderful pleasure of not winning. When I play Pavlov, I do one of two things, and you'll notice it in all my games. I either, and I don't do it based on what anybody else wants, I do it based on what I feel like. I either balance out the server, in which case you'll see me do this maneuver. I'll be like, do, 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 do. I give you a sign, like in case you want to know. I'm going to balance the server, and that means I'm about to bring the score up to like level. And I'm doing that because I don't want people to quit. I notice that people quit a lot if they're not winning. Because it seems to be a common trait. People like winning, not increasing their skill. They don't seem to see the correlation between losing and learning and winning and teaching. And they want to teach before they learn. So when people do this, I don't want them to quit, because if they quit, they won't get their time in. They won't get tired of it. If they get to where they win easy against some chumps, I presume eventually they're going to want to branch out, hopefully. Or at least a few will. I should say it more like this. Some will and some won't. Some will branch out and some will just continue to bully on newer people. But the reason I do what I do is because if I think the server's got some good people in it and I'm having a good time and I'm enjoying it, it's a good map I like, then I'll level out the score. But if the server is on a is like on a map I don't like, or I got a teammate that I'm not really, feeling, well then that's when you'll see me give the sign. Usually not really a sign. I usually tell people the sign is me saying I'm about to shut this shit down. And then I close it out. I just crush. I play a totally different game. I use cover. I don't let them kill me. I don't do what I do. Like, I'm aware that I'm just running in like a berserker, but why not? I'm listening to music, I'm vibing, I'm dancing around, I'm singing. I want the breaks in between so I could smoke weed. It's cool. I'm just vibing. And then on the occasion that somebody gets my gander, I will unleash the fury. But if I do that, it'll ruin the game. You'll see it happen. Sometimes I can't hold back enough, and you'll watch me start closing down servers. One after another, people just start quitting. I'll end up wiping them all out. There won't be anybody left. Massive server's the only one left, because they'll switch teams and go on one side, and they got a lot of good players. They got players better than me on Massive. Online, you'll hear me say that I don't think anyone's better than me. That's not true. I'm just getting people riled up. I don't think they're better than me all in a fight. I mean, but to be better than me in Pavlov isn't that difficult. First of all, I step on every single landmine like I'm a landmine detector. I never seem to look. No matter how many landmines I step on, I still jump on a landmine with both feet. Did this guy ever get these Zippos? Oh, look at that. It's like a skill. You gotta have time for these. But then you can do this. Alright, let's play. Let's see what's up. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. They come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. setting up
To
everything.
the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the room.
What?
Get to know the feeling of liberation and being. Hey now, hey now,
Don't
your
you
dreaming's
go.
over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between.
I don't have any video. I don't know why. I'm gonna look at the cable.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I
I
think
don't know why I've got no
of
video.
as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection.
Well, that was interesting. After that wonderful monologue, I'm gonna have to reboot my PC to try to get this video to reinitialize. It's very strange.
My life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you.
Watch this next trick. I have a whole other headset.
Touching you. Are you touching me? I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Ooh.
I wanna kiss you every minute, every hour, every day. You got me in a spin.
listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down.
And it's close to that. I didn't have to go outside.
Touching me, touching you, are you touching me? I believe in a thing called love.
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
There's a chance we can make it now.
We'll be rocking till the sun goes down.
I believe in a thing called love. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance
Alright,
we
I'm
can
gonna
make
have
it
to
now.
reboot.
We'll be rocking till the sun goes down.
Let's see what I can do to get this headset back online because I don't know where I put my other headset. I'll see if I can find it. In the meantime, I'll be back up in just a second.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture